I didn't forgive my husband for a mistake and didn't trust him with our child. My husband Alex had always been the type to take shortcuts. He'd skip reading instructions when building furniture, leave dishes in the sink saying he'd get to them later, and show up 5 minutes late to everything because he thought being on time was for suckers. I used to find it charming in a weird way, like he was this laid-back guy who didn't stress about the small stuff. But when our daughter Emma was born, I kept telling him that shortcuts don't work with babies. You can't just wing it when someone's life depends on you. He'd roll his eyes and say I was being paranoid, that babies are tougher than I thought. We'd fight about it constantly, me begging him to double-check the car seat, him telling me to chill out because people have been raising kids for thousands of years without manuals. The turning point happened on a Tuesday afternoon when Emma was 8 months old. I had to run to the pharmacy to pick up her medicine because she'd been fighting an ear infection. Alex was supposed to watch her for exactly 45 minutes while I was gone. Simple, right? I came home to find Emma screaming in her crib, completely soaked through her diaper and clothes. Alex was in the garage working on his motorcycle with noise-canceling headphones on. He didn't even hear her crying. When I confronted him, he shrugged and said, "She was napping when you left. I figured she'd sleep the whole time." That's when I noticed the baby gate at the top of the stairs was wide open. Emma had learned to crawl the week before. If she'd woken up and somehow gotten out of her crib, she could have fallen down those stairs and died. When I pointed this out, Alex just said, "But she didn't get out, so what's the big deal?" I lost it. I screamed at him that there is no what if when it comes to our child's safety. He got defensive and said I was treating him like an idiot, that he'd been fine watching her before. But that was the thing. I realized I'd never actually left them completely alone before. I'd always been hovering, checking in, basically doing the parenting while he just existed in the same room. From that day on,